Hi, everyone. I'm Maureen Borsey, and thank you for joining us today for this week's Friday 15, which happens every Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time, where we answer your industry question. This week, we have a special Friday 15 co-host and guest joining us today from one of our host agencies. We have Lori Spears, CEO and owner from Levarte Travel. Welcome, Lori, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, could you tell us first off, for everybody that's listening today in the audience, can you kind of give us a little idea, a little introduction about Levarte Travels so that those that are tuning in can get a better idea of who Levarte Travel is?
Absolutely, I'd love to. Levarte Travel is a host agency. Levarte is the name, and I always like to point out it's e-travel spelled backwards, and that's an easy way for you to remember it. But I've actually been in the industry, I hate to say this, but 40 years, and the last 15 in the host agency environment. In 2020, this crazy lady opened her own host agency. But it's been going great, and I've had so much fun just to have the ability to do what I always dreamed of doing for advisors. We currently have 300 advisors, and we have different levels. We have Lev New, that's new to the industry, Lev Up for the more experienced, and Lev Pro for the very experienced. So that way we can give the tools to the levels as needed. The training and everything we do is really catered towards the level that you're at in the industry.
Oh, and that's great because, like you said, I mean, it does give anybody coming, whether you're new to the industry or you're just kind of looking for a new host agency, there's lots of different options available at Levarte Travel for them. So that's great to hear. So I know that you guys are affiliated with Travel Savers, which is a consortium, and there's a lot that goes along with that, and there's benefits for advisors being that you are affiliated with Travel Savers. So I just wanted to see if you could kind of give us maybe two or three benefits of that affiliation you do have with Travel Savers.
Absolutely. Well, we're associated with Travel Savers and Affluent Traveler Collection, so
Great.
they're luxury product too. So just right off the top of my head, the major benefit is the support. You know, you're always stronger in numbers. That's why people join a host agency, and a host agency is part of a consortium along those same lines. And then just their tools, amazing tools in their back office extranet for all of our agents, better negotiation power, higher commission percentage. And it's just, we're tight like a family as well.
Which is so great to hear. As I like hearing when there are organizations that it is very much that family theme. And like you said, just being able to have all the back end system, the having the preferred supplier relationships that kind of comes along with that and the commission structures and all that is always fantastic. So thanks for sharing that with everybody. I know that too, that specifically marketing is really a strong suit with the Travel Savers organization. Is there anything in particular that you would recommend to advisors in making sure that they are utilizing the marketing programs?
We do really partner with them with the marketing program as well as training. It's a lot of training too. And the marketing is, it's all types of different marketing now. Marketing has gotten so big in so many different areas, but we do have a whole piece of that and training in our Levarte Academy that assists the agent where to get these marketing plans and tools through our Travel Savers Consortium.
Oh, perfect. So I know kind of the next question actually leading into that was I did want to ask you about your training program, the Levarte Academy. And can you kind of give advisors an idea of, what the program entails and, kind of what they can expect from it? And like, how long does that take to kind of complete the program?
Okay, now you're going to get me talking because this is what I'm passionate about. And Levarte Academy actually has several layers. It's bigger than you think. And to start out with, it's the certification for the Lev New agent. which you should expect a basic learn to book travel as an advisor.
Okay.
That course takes about 2 weeks, and then there's a test after. That's just the first little piece of the Levarte Academy. Let me tell you some of the other pieces that are part of that. After that, we have a level called higher education, where we've actually partnered with the Travel Institute,
Oh,
and you
fantastic.
take the trip kit. That's their first level of training.
Great.
And then you also have access to the CTA, which is the actual certification through the Travel Institute. So that's your higher education level. And those take different amounts of time depending on those two different courses. And you can read about those in the Travel Institute because it's the actual training we are providing is through them. You'll actually expect a more in-depth, solid foundation of the critical areas I think that makes an advisor actually at a more professional level and more successful in our rapid changing industry that we have. And then we have supplier training. That's another level of the Levarte Academy. And the supplier training, it's actually given to us from our suppliers, our vendors, our partners, and it gives you in-depth training on their product. So that's good for everyone to learn that as well. Then we have a level called Levarte Tools. That's part of the academy. We have also partnered with a company called Travify for
Oh, okay.
quotes and itineraries. So they get their training on Travify there. They get their training on their personal website, and they get their training on their CRM. Those are just a few of the Levarte tools that are covered in that area. And then, like I said, it's pretty compact. We have a Build Your Business. A Build Your Business actually gives you marketing training, mostly on social media, but also on other vehicles. And then we have the setup, getting started with Levarté, as well as starting up your business as an agent and how to go about doing that. So that's everything in our Levarté Academy.
Well, that's a lot, but it's fantastic. I like the fact that you guys have partnered with the Travel Institute and utilizing, their online trip kit and, actually giving the tools for advisors to become a CTA. That's really important in having those designations at the end of the day. I mean, it is, and bettering themselves, and also they're furthering their education in the travel industry. Very important. And I do like the fact too that you did mention also becoming, taking the supplier trainings because there are so many out there. And so once, you know how it is, once you kind of narrow down what it is that you do want to sell, and really learning their product is really important. And most suppliers do offer some sort of specialist program that take, maybe take an hour to take them, and you become a
Mhm.
specialist. And really important to know the product and what you are selling. So that's some really great tools. And I think for an advisor coming in, just seeing all that you have to offer, that is so very important. And you do have so much available to them, whether they are new to industry or they're more seasoned, but they want to kind of refocus their efforts within the industry. I mean, that's great. Really
Yeah.
appreciate you sharing all that.
One of my favorite things is that we also have a really great back office system that tracks their journey in their training and tracks when they've completed the different courses in different platforms, as well as even the supplier training. Yeah, it checks it off. Yes, I've taken that training. So they know what to do next or what their next steps are.
Oh, what a great tool. And thanks for sharing that. I mean, I think that is great. I really like that because it does help you because, you might, after so many trains, you might forget which ones you have taken. And so what a great tool. I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Thank you.
So I know too that you guys do offer customized websites for advisors. So I was just kind of wondering if you could kind of give us some information and benefits about, them utilizing setting up a website.
Well, I'd love to. First of all, part of their subscription, monthly subscription or annual, however they choose, is included their website and their CRM. To me, a website is like someone's storefront these days. Okay.
Yes.
So we totally package it up for you. You get to customize a lot of it through choices. And then But one of my favorite things about the website is we supply offers. So we have up to 20 offers a time, and there's a tab on their website that says offers. And this is like business to consumer. So we go to all of our suppliers, we get these great offers, like right now, maybe a BOGO with Royal Caribbean, just an example. So that will be on their website under the tab offers. And then their client can click request a quote on that. It emails directly to the agent. There's someone on your website looking at this, they want some information, and then you get with that person. So we constantly keep that updated. They don't have to do that. We have somebody behind the scenes. Now they can change them to market to their specific client. So if they had a client that loves cruising, all the offers will go on that client's website. So that's really awesome that you can niche that person.
Yeah.
And then my other favorite thing on the websites that we offer is the client can go on the website and create their own profile. So they can go on and create this profile of all, and when they put in all of their profile, it'll send it over to the advisor's CRM, and it's the same profile that is created by the user on her on whoever's website. And then they can go to that website. The advisor should advise their client, go to the website and tell me when you want to post a payment on your trip. And then the client gets used to going to the advisor's website, seeing the offers, and also keeping track of their own profile there as well.
Yeah. That is an amazing tool. I really like that. I like the fact the website, you know what, that you do have the offers already there available to, you know, the advisor has them right there on the website, and then the client can see them. That's really very powerful and useful. So great. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
So I know that, you know, you guys have a new client lead generation program. Can you kind of talk about your lead generation tool and just kind of what an advisor can expect from this program?
Yeah, it's a little different. We have partnered with certain incentive companies so it's select groups that we have partnered with that we either do their incentive business or they're a large corporation, and we give them a link on their back office for their employees that if they want travel, they would contact us. Some of our partners, we've even put they only groups. Maybe they only want to refer groups. Sometimes they just any kind of travel. We have perimeters mostly on all the travel with all the partners. So when someone goes, let's say I work at, I don't know, ABC computer company, and I have this in my member area because I'm an employee, that if I want a travel agent, I can use them. And then they click over there to refer the travel to Levarte Travel. That automatically goes in the CRM. It is automatically assigned to an agent who is opt-in for this program. And that agent is qualified. We have requirements and could even be a specialist in that area. So if they want a destination wedding, let's say, it would automatically assign to the destination wedding agent. We also charge a fee on those before that even gets to the agent, so we know that they're serious. Oh. There's a consultant fee, and then it goes over to an agent. If you're serious about going forward with this request, we have this fee, and that eliminates a lot of tire kickers, I think.
Yes, it does. No, that's a great feature. I really like that.
And then it goes right over. So we build on the side these relationships. A lot of them, we already do some of their incentive travel, but we want to capture any travel for their whole company on an individual basis as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So I think that that's something too for advisors that are interested in looking at Levarte Travel is, taking a look at the lead generation and what you do have to offer there. That is a really powerful tool as well. And finally, I just kind of wanted to ask you, so support is very important, especially for, a new advisor coming into the industry. What kind of support can an advisor expect from Levarte Travel?
Well, support is very important to us too. It's what we always want to score the highest at. And we have a back office built out, and it's very nice. I mean, it has a dashboard with a lot of things that you could get to easy. So you have everything at your fingertips. So your back office one is a form of support, and also very user friendly is the purpose of that. We also have phones, and we have staff that are called advisor support that just man our phones. And our phones are 9 to 5, a Monday through Friday. But we also have an automated in their back office help desk system. So they can submit a help desk ticket 24/7, and we have someone there to respond to them. They're usually respond to between 12, 24 hours. We usually are quicker than that, but that's the time frame we like to put on there. And they go and they submit that right from their back office. We also have a mentor desk. That's one of my favorite
Well,
things. They
fantastic.
can schedule appointments for 30, 45, or 60 minutes for one-on-one consulting, anything they need. If they've never done a group, that maybe they've never done a destination wedding, they just want to get that little bit of confidence for that. Maybe they've never done a booking and it's a love new and it's their first booking. Or maybe it's the first Europe FIT. I know I needed help the first time I did that. I needed help
Yep.
the first time I did a destination wedding.
Yep.
So we always need that little extra help. So we have our mentor desk for one-on-one. Then we have a private Facebook group, which we really cultivate and really try to make a helpful environment in that. Not just we're slamming out information to you, but we want to encourage help from one another. Because in today's world, we don't have an office environment. We work from home, most of us, where we can say, hey, who did you use for Jamaica for a family of 4, ages 2 and 4? So we can put it in there. And I love the response and the help that everybody's giving each other. I feel like that's a major piece of support. And then 2 staples we always do. We have quarterly orientations for new agents, and then we have our wave camps, which are like boot camps for additional training, which I believe provides inspiration and support as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, those are all really great tools for advisors. And I really like the mentoring program. So very important. And is that something that is included in their costs?
This is all included.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Mhm.
so, my piece of advice, advisors, make sure you take advantage when a host is offering a mentoring program. Please take advantage of it because it is so important, because it's about your success. And obviously, you want them to be successful as well. And then utilizing that Facebook group, so very important as well,
Yes.
because you get to know the other advisors that are part of Levarte Travel as well. And just that networking piece, especially being that everybody is at home, it's really important to be able to network with everybody. And you are going to find somebody that's you can ask just about anything, and somebody on there's going to know the answer. That's what's great about having a group like that for advisors to go to. So I really appreciate you sharing the support piece. I think that says a lot about Levarte Travel, and just that you are about making sure that your advisors are feeling that they are supported all the way through the process, and just making sure that they're successful at the end of the day as well. So that is great. So we're kind of at the end of our program, so I just wanted to thank you so much, Lori, for joining us
Thank
today.
you.
And then I just wanted to see, would you mind providing Levarte's website for advisors that are watching, that they can go ahead and take a look at your site when they have a moment after the show's done today?
Yes, absolutely. It's you mean verbalize it, right?
Yeah.
Levarte Travel.com. And remember, Levarte is e-travel spelled backwards. You should never forget how to spell it, but it's Levartetravel.com. You'll find everything I talked about on that website and the ability to apply if you're interested.
Fantastic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some links into the comments with some articles for everybody that's listening. And I will also make sure that I do include Levarte's website as well for everybody. So I just wanted to thank Lori once again for joining us. And for everybody that did tune in today, thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you next Friday at 12 p.m. Central Time. And remember, if you have any questions, you can reach us at hostagencyreviews.com Friday15. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and thank you, Lori.
Thank you so much. It was just total enjoyment. Thank you.
You're welcome.